Okay. So I'm gonna go through my game room, a lot of the cool stuff I have. Uh, I don't really have like fancy editing skills or anything, but something I can showcase is I have a lot of cool shit, and I'd like to show it off today. Um, so I guess first, like I've got an abundance of like Game Informer magazines and remotes and controllers and stuff. A few candles. Uh, Over here, we've got the SpongeBob CRT, my Dreamcast, which out of all the things that I have, this is something that I've had for a very long time, like ever since I was a little kid. I guess technically it was my parents first, but I've held on to it, and it still works, so that's pretty cool. My GameCube, I've got the Game Boy player, and I do have the disc for that. My PlayStation. Why does it look so cluttered back there? It's a little more organized than what it might look like. It's all Velcro tied and stuff. So the only thing I have hooked up to this right now is my VHS player and my DVD player, which I have this Velcro to the top of this CRT to keep in place, and then this one, this I think no, I ordered both of these off of Mercari. Like I've gone through a few VHS players and DVD players, but yeah, they're getting harder to thrift. There's Nala. Can't leave her alone for 5 seconds. So I'll give that door a little bit of a close. So the way that I have this set up is I've got a switch dock there. I do have the Animal Crossing switch. I just don't use it because I have the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom theme switch. Over here, I've got the original Halo Xbox, the Series X. This is like a HDMI switcher, so like if I push these buttons, it switches the inputs on here. I've got the what is it called, the Super Nintendo Classic or whatever. I've got a Sega Saturn, the Pikachu N64. No, it won't stop. The Pikachu N64. This one, so I used to have. Good lord, cat. Come here. You're ruining the video. Watch out. Watch out. So, yeah, I used to have a Pikachu N64 just like that as a kid. My best friend had given it to me just through the years of like trading stuff in and getting different stuff and things getting sold. I ended up losing it, but I ended up later on in life buying another one. So that's really happy to have that. It's like it's a really good memory. The Nintendo Classic, and I've got the Pokeball that comes with Let's Go Pikachu set up. PlayStation 2. If Nala would move, I can show this. This is one of those retro trio things. It's got Zelda in it right now and Super Street Fighter 2, I believe. Or just Street Fighter 2, I can't remember. So, with this, what's nifty about this, the way that I set it up is it's it's like super difficult to manage all of these things. It's like, oh, if I like want to play PS2 at some point, like I don't think that I would go and switch. Like it just doesn't make sense to go through and switch each and individual cable. So what I did was, is I mounted this little switcher thing. So if I push this button, I can't get it all in one shot. But if I push this button, like I can switch through the different inputs that are on this. So all of these things that are non-HDMI, I can just switch through continuously. This is my Sony Trinitron. Got this from a buddy who was downsizing a bunch of stuff, so he ended up giving it to me. This is a... Oh my gosh, a cat just crawled in there. This is... I can't remember exactly what TV, like in... what do they call it? I can't remember exactly what it's called. Like, I could, like... It's got a really, really good picture, though. That's why I bought it. Like, I wanted something nice. This is a 32-inch TV. I think I spent, like, closer to... Well, I guess I won't get into, like, the specifics on how much I spent on it, but I spent quite a bit of money on this. It's just so I could get a better picture gaming experience when I'm playing games that require HDMI. So I have all three of these things. It's really nice. So I've got this futon. Got a Hufflepuff pillow, and I've got this Hogwarts pillow. It's like super, super nice. This actually, I bought this off of Amazon, and I was like really surprised with the quality of it. This one I got from Universal, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm super happy with my setup, specifically. In here, if Nala would move. Nala, move. Nala, move. Nala, move. She's being a little brat. So if I open this up, I have all of my controllers. Dreamcast, N64, Xbox. This is my Wavebird. I think it's called Wavebird. Wavebird GameCube controller. I put everything in individual bags so that things don't start getting all tied up. Oh, Nala. Nala. So, in there's not really a whole lot. That's just like miscellaneous stuff. Got one of these little one-up arcade cabinets. It's just something to fill space. Something like if I got friends over or whatever, they can play this to their heart's extent. I actually have an arcade that I built out in the garage. It's got a Raspberry Pi hooked up to it. So kind of just going quickly through a lot of stuff. Like, I've got that Super Mario 2 poster. When you first walk into the game room, my buddy got this for me for Christmas one year. My Hero Academia poster. The anime is really good, but I don't know. I think that I just bought that poster just because, like, I was looking for posters to fill the walls, and it was one of them that caught my eye. So, yeah. I've got, like, boxes of just stuff, like controllers, and there's the box for the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, little Frieza Pez dispenser, just miscellaneous stuff. That is an actual poster that comes with a Link to the Past, like the original game. I don't have the box or anything for that, but I saw that. Like, I went to a game store and they were selling the the cartridge plus this, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have that. So that's been on my wall for quite a while. The Super Mario 2 one is really cool. I'm gonna straighten that out a little bit. So I've got some pretty cool stuff over here as well. Just the things that I like wanted to collect. I used to collect a lot more back a while ago. I don't collect as much as I used to, but that's all right. Like, some of my favorites here are the Super Mario All-Stars for the Wii. Yeah. Some of this other stuff I just kind of, like, I'd go to GameStop and they would, like, have Wii games, and I was like, oh, like, I don't have this, I'll just buy it. This one, I think I ordered offline. Like, somebody had it, I really wanted it. There's games behind here, too. Let's see here. I'll try and, like, not drop all of these. So I have, like, Mario Tennis for Wii U, which I don't even think I've played, but now that I see that, I'll probably play that at some point. Twilight Princess, one of the greatest games of all time, and Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is one of my all-time favorite Zelda games, and there's a big debate about that. I just find the story to be absolutely amazing. Just like the way that they did a lot of things, and like Skyloft and all of that, it was just so good. I've got an abundance of Switch games. A lot of things that I really games that really caught my eye, or things that I just kind of wanted to collect. I've definitely got a lot to play if I want to. Maybe at some point I'll stream one of these if anybody views this and is interested. And by the way, I think I'm gonna post this to YouTube. So when I do that, if anybody on YouTube enjoys this kind of stuff, either subscribe to my YouTube and I'll post my streaming stuff there, or hop over to my Twitch. I'll leave the link to my Twitch in the bio or whatever. But yeah, like, subscribe or follow. Like, subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. I'm just doing Twitch streaming for fun. Maybe if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. Like, I obviously would love that. I'd love to do that for a living, but that's just a far-fetched dream. This is a lot of boxed games. This came with Tears of the Kingdom when I pre-ordered it, I believe. That's pretty sweet. Got a few Genesis games. I have more loose cartridges than I do full stuff, like complete in box. Those are some Battletoads. Put that back. Yeah, I've got. I think that I just kind of bought this. Like, it's not complete. I don't think the manual's in there, but I was like, like, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, especially Ocarina of Time, are one of my favorite games. Like, I'm a Zelda fanatic. At the time, like, it's hard to find stuff complete in box, and people not wanting to charge an arm and a leg, and I was like, well, at least if I buy these, I can say that I own them in the box. So, yeah, it might be a little cliche or whatever, but so in here is an actual Earthbound cart. I spent the money to buy it. This is just an aftermarket box to just kind of protect it or whatever. And I thought the box looked pretty clean. I think I got this off of Etsy. Don't really remember the Etsy seller, but it's definitely cool stuff. Mystic Quest, Blitz, that shitty ass Superman game. That was actually a gag gift from one of my buddies, funny enough. Or a couple of my buddies. Donkey Kong Country 2, I believe that's complete. The box is a little worse for wear, but it's not that, like, it's not as bad as it looks. Like, if I pull it out, it's not that bad. It's actually, like, for the most part, it's fairly clean. That should take tags off of stuff. This is gonna be a doozy to get back in here. This is a really cool one. This is a This is like a this didn't come out on Super Nintendo. Like, I think this was a Japanese exclusive, so this is like a translated version that what somebody like custom put on a cart and custom put it in a box. There might even be a manual in here. I don't know. I'd have to look. Some of this stuff I haven't touched in a little while. Sorry if the camera is like not the greatest, but these are all complete in box. Star Fox for Super Nintendo, or yeah, Super Nintendo. This is just golf. This game is actually super fun for no reason. I really enjoy playing this game with like my friends, or like I think my dad and I have played it a couple times. That's a crowning jewel. I love this. The collector's edition of Ocarina of Time. This is if I'm gonna play, I'll just pull the card out of this and play it. This is just to display. It's a little dusty because I haven't touched it in a while, but this is just to display on my shelf. Double Dragon, Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, that is sealed. Then we've got Illusion of Gaia. I think I've played halfway through that game. It's pretty good. Wario's Woods, I don't really care for. NBA Jam, love NBA Jam. Tecmo Super Bowl, so on and so forth. It's good stuff. So I guess I'll move on to like got a couple collectibles or whatever. I bought like the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate like manual or whatever. I just never opened. I thought it was just kind of cool. Or maybe no, did it come? No, I'm pretty sure I paid extra for that. Another little Frieza thing. It just so happened that came in a box. I think that came in a box too, maybe, but I love Dragon Ball. This is my portable Super Nintendo player. I've played a lot of my Super Nintendo games on here. Really haven't played Super Nintendo in a minute, but there's a lot of loose Nintendo 64 cartridges. Remove the Dolly Parton Funko Pop. That's my girlfriend's. Some Nintendo cartridges. Of course, the gold cartridges are like Zelda 1 and 2 or whatever. So I've got a bunch of that stuff. Obviously, that's Pokemon Stadium 2. Goated game. Just some miscellaneous stuff. My Zelda piggy bank. Like, just got some, like, this collector's edition. I just kind of bought it to buy it, I suppose. Like, it looked interesting, and I played it. It's like a tactic game. It's alright. Moving on. If I remove this Lego set. I've got a lot of Xbox games. PlayStation games, so on and so forth. I definitely have a lot of Nintendo Switch games, but definitely some Xbox and PlayStation games. This is just from this set or whatever my girlfriend's building, fiance. If I go down here, I've got some pretty cool like videos and anime stuff. This Inuyasha, I've had this like box set. It's like a boot, like an aftermarket. I don't think bootleg is the right word. Aftermarket, like box set or whatever. I bought this in a gaming store like a decade ago. Watched the series all the way through that way. Seems like from what I remember, these like discs were really fragile. Got all the Dragon Ball series. Love Dragon Ball. Again, complete GT series. Got some like different ones like Samurai Jack, Cowboy Bebop, Code Geass, so on and so forth. The complete Indigo League for Pokemon. Avatar is fucking goated. If I go down here, we've got some like VHS stuff. bunch of VHS tapes, just things that I like specifically wanted. And then there's like a few like home videos and other things that like I've had since I was a kid that my mom ended up giving me. Over here, there are more VHS stuff. Just miscellaneous VHS tapes that I just wanted or thought would be like fun to watch or whatever. There's some like little One Piece things. I haven't gotten a chance to build those, but I think I got those as a Christmas present. Over here, there's a couple like some Zelda books. This is more or less like a Zelda shelf because there's like 4 Zelda books. There's like a box. There's like Zelda Uno, like a little rupee thing, an ocarina. This is like an older like Zelda like Hot Wheel or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. Got my like racing sim. I have to, whenever I want to play my racing sim, I have to kind of pull it over to my desk setup. But I have everything kind of like nice and neat in one place so that it's not too hard. I just pull it over there, pull my chair out, and then plug it in, and then I put like these different casters on that like if you that can like lock into place. So those are pretty cool. Okay, so got a Pokemon poster. It's got like original 151 or whatever. I got that for a Christmas present from my buddy. This is just a door that leads outside. I've got a VR headset. It kind of goes with the racing sim, but I like rarely play other VR games. I bought the HTC Vive like when it was fairly new. Got some pretty cool stuff up here. The boxes for the classic editions. I have these Joy-Cons. I had, just because Skyward Sword was such a good game, I had to get that. And I do have a Skyward Sword over there as well. Like this, I have both. I have Skyward Sword for Wii, and I bought the remaster or whatever they call it. Just like a little mouse box, like a Halo mouse. I think that's Amiibo Festival Animal Crossing. That game was trash. Lunar 1 and 2, these games are awesome. Like these are so dope. I playing these games, they were dope, but like just these in themselves, like they're so cool. They got like a map in one of them, and like some other like little pop out things. Like I think right there's a bunch of the stuff that's in there. But yeah, these two are so rad, and it like it goes through like cinematic anime things. Like it takes a while for things to load up because it is a PlayStation, but like if anybody ever gets a chance to play these, they're so cool. Moving on, I've got a few Dreamcast games up here, and I've got like some Dreamcast games down here, and then a lot of PlayStation games. Just things that I personally grew up playing or wanted to get, or things that interest me. The Legend of Dragoon, that's so dope. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Siphon Filter 2, that's actually sealed. But the Siphon Filter series is like a hidden gem in my opinion. Yeah, just some like different stuff. Dragon Warrior. Crazy Taxi is an awesome game. This right here. So I had a little stint where I was modding Game Boys, so if I turn this on, if I turn this on, it has a backlight. And, if anybody knows anything about Game Boys, you had to, like, plug something into here and, like, a little worm light and have it, like, go onto the screen. Now, I have something cooler than this, I believe at least. Like, this is what I'll play. Like, I modded this to be able to get the full experience and just enjoy, enjoy what I am playing to the fullest, mainly Pokemon, of course, but got these cool little cases. I actually bought these sealed in the box, so that if I ever wanted to, like, I could just crack, I cracked one of them open, of course, but I bought the other one too, just if I ever want to crack it open and put a Game Boy in, or I can interchange these or whatever. These are really cool. I think these are actually in my profile picture on Twitch, wearing it around my neck, making a goofy face. Got the Game Boy Color. There might be there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's in here. But this is like a carrying case. Like, it's retro, vintage. It's sweet. Love it. So I like, if I'm like going somewhere, like I know I'm gonna be long term, and I have like the itch to bring my Game Boy, like I will put my Game Boy in here and put a bunch of games in there. So I'll put these back real quick. Now, all of this is still kind of a work in progress. Like, I've been working on this room for man, I've been working on this room ever since I bought my house. Let's see here. A little 2DS. I don't know why I have it. So put this back. I've got like some really cool stuff down here. This is just a lighter for candles or whatever. Get that out of the way. This one is another one that I modded. This one is really cool. This is not what I was talking about. It does have batteries, so I'll turn it on. Or the battery's dead. Batteries are dead. Yep, batteries are dead. Oh, no, maybe not. I don't have a game in there, though. This one I also put a backlight in, and I put these custom buttons in, so it kind of has that like Japanese Super Nintendo feel, or Super Famicom, I mean. Yeah, but this one I'm like super proud of. I like put a lot of work into it. It was a lot to get it to just everything to fit and work. And the like translucent screen, or the translucent shell, like, it's just one of those things that's really cool. So I'll turn that off. Got a few Vita games. I didn't start collecting for the Vita until like recently. Like, I haven't really been collecting for a lot, but I decided that I like wanted to get some Vita games, because I bought a Vita, bought like a couple games, and realized that I don't have enough to satisfy myself. So Trails of Cold Steel, I've just heard about this game. I actually haven't played it. I know it's a turn-based JRPG style game, and I live for those kinds of games, so I'm like really looking forward to playing that. I just haven't really found the time to do so. So Yeez, this Corpse Party game, I don't know. At first glance, like when I was in the game store, I like picked it up and was like just looking at it. I was like, oh, this looks sick, like anime style horror game. And then I started to look into the manual, and it was like very fan service lolly looking. It's just kind of weird. It's just weird. Yeah, not really my cup of tea. I don't know if I'll ever play it. I should have opened it up and looked at the manual and stuff, but you'll have that. I've got an abundance of Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games. There's another Advance back there. I actually need to charge that up and put some games in it and play it and stuff. This game is actually super good. Like, on the surface, like you would, oh, just Mario Tennis. No, this game is super good. It's got that is a goated game right there. This one, Oracles of Seasons, super dope. I've got some loose PSP games over there. I've got some really cool ones. I'll actually pull these out because there are some like obscure cool ones that I want to show. So Super Mario Land, Yoshi. These are some Game Gear games. I don't really play the Game Gear. There's only one game specifically that I really wanted to play. That's why I got the Game Gear in the first place. But yeah, a little Game Boy camera, just something fun and fun that I wanted to get. This is the game. I was making sure this was the game. This was the game that I really wanted to get. Like this is why I got the Game Gear, because this game seemed to interest me the most. It's called Defenders of Oasis, and I had called around to different game stores and asked if they had this, and I was put on a list to, like, if anybody brought it in, that they would give me a call. And I think that I ended up getting impatient and just ordered it offline, and then like a month later they were like, oh yeah, we have that in stock. So I was like, well, I already bought it, thanks anyways. So goated game. Donkey Kong Land, Mega Man, Donkey Kong Land 2. These ones I'll go through individually for the most part. Paperboy. This one, I have like a little aftermarket case for it. Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. This is really cool. Pokemon Red. I actually only got this so that I could trade between Game Boys. Like I wanted to, like I've only played Pokemon Blue, but like I wanted to get like different Pokemon from this game that I couldn't get in Pokemon Blue, so I traded them over. Whatever. This should be Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening, super good game. Game Boy Color games. Tarzan, Sorcerer's Stone. Had that game. I think that was the first game I ever got for Game Boy. Warrior Land 3. Rugrats. Donkey Kong Country. And Rugrats in Paris, specifically. I had that game as well. That's why I got the game. I had that game as a kid. Ugh, I'm going to have to put all this stuff back. PSP games. Like, typical stuff. Ratchet and Clank. What is this? I guess I didn't realize. What is this? The third birthday. I guess it just kind of piqued my interest, the title. Maybe I'll get around to playing that one day. Advanced games. I have some pretty cool stuff, actually. This game, I've beaten this. This is the Legacy of Goku, I believe. Yep, Legacy of Goku. I'll get the SP out of the way. So these, I actually wanted to show these specifically. These are like translated games put on carts. So Mother 3. Mother 3 is a game that it's not, there is no English version of it in this for the United States or whatever. So yeah, Mother 3. I think I got a couple loose DS games. This was a meme game that's one of my friends gave me. Phantom Hourglass. I think I have a case for that. I don't know why it's laying out, but I have a tendency to do that sometimes. Pac-Man Collector's Edition. I think that I'll probably. This one's a cool one. I actually have the box for this. Or no, I have this one, but I also have the Zelda 2 in the box. This one, what is this one? This one is Mother 1 and 2. So you can pick between Mother 1 or Earthbound, essentially. Yeah. If you haven't played Earthbound, Earthbound is so dope. One of the greatest turn-based games to ever exist. Some people don't get it. Some people love it. I love it. I think is this the Minish Cap or Four Swords? Yeah, Minish Cap. Yep. Got like multiple Pokemon games. I got like Silver in the box. I've got Ruby in the box. There's Link, The Adventures of Link. This one I think is a fighting game. Supersonic Warriors. Yeah. Got some 3DS games, some DS games. I've got like the 2 Game & Watch collectibles. I think that there's only 2. I may be wrong, but I think. So I'm going to put these kind of back the best that I can for right now. And I don't plan on streaming for a couple days because I've got a lot of things going on. I'm going over to my brother's today to hang out with the family. See my other brother. his family, like his kids and stuff, and his wife, and so on and so forth. Just have a little family time. Oop. Game Shark, my buddy gave me that. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Kind of put these back. But if this game is not exactly what I'm thinking it is, and somebody sees this, just let me know. Like, let me know that it's not that bad. I'm kind of afraid to just even play it. All right, so down here, that's the box that Let's Go Pikachu came in. I had a really fun time playing that. I remember a while ago. I think that was like the first time I tried streaming. Was I did some shiny hunting on Twitch. I actually had fun with it for the most part, but it's hard to voice commentary like when you're just doing, when you're just trying to shiny hunt. Like, I did fine. I actually had some viewers that were interested, but I think I psyched myself out. I didn't trust myself, and I just kind of let the whole streaming thing go for a while, and it's just been up until recently that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like, this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It doesn't really matter how many followers I get. Just want to do something fun. Like, I think this will be fun. That's what I'm telling myself. So I'm going through the motions and doing it. I got some PSP games. That Simpsons game is awesome. I think that's a Little Big Planet back there. Yeah, Little Big Planet. Castlevania, Star Ocean, First Departure. I almost said First Adventure. First Departure. From what I remember, it's a good game. Got some PS Vita games. Persona 4 Golden. That's tight. Just some random other things. PS Vita case. I think my PS Vita is out in the living room charging for right now, but 360 games. I actually don't even have a 360 right now. Yeah. I think that I can play 360 games on the Series X. I can't remember. My 360 was taken, so whole nother thing for a different time. What is this? I think this was like something I thrifted. It was like sealed. I was like, hell yeah, I'll get that. Like, for sure. I don't know what those are. I don't really care to show them off. Most of these DVDs my friends had given me or whatever. One friend is specific, but yeah. Or I've thrifted them. So, just things that I wanted or, things that I was interested in. That's usually how I go about things. I don't collect, like, I'm not a completionist. I'm not going to collect all PSP games if I don't like, the games that I'm collecting. Like, I want to like or have an interest in the games that I get. That's just a matter of a fact. And people that are collection or completionists or whatever, like, that's cool. Like, I don't knock it. It's just not for me. So getting over to the setup. My chair is has a little bit of cat hair on it. I'm gonna close this for right now. So yeah, the streaming setup. Got like a pretty big curved 4K monitor. Like, those lighters are just to light candles and stuff. Give me some ambience or whatever. Some Funko Pops that I really liked. I think my girlfriend, fiance, got me a couple of these. I think my brother got me one too. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong in that. Yeah, pretty bare bones. Like, condenser mic. Got a audio interface back there. Got the sideways monitor for Discord and just looking at like my stuff, like my streaming stuff, like OBS and stuff. Okay, I think my stream kind of got messed up. I think I kind of know where I left off. I'll just kind of add these videos together or whatever when I post them onto YouTube or whatnot. I've noticed that the mic quality isn't the greatest, but that's all right. Yeah, curve monitor, Logitech keyboard, Logitech wireless mouse. There's like a MMO mouse back here. Razer headset. I've got everything as nice and neat as I am wanting it, I suppose. There's my HTC Vive headset. Yeah. This is just some Logitech 1080p camera I bought like a while ago. It's not bad. Not bad. My audio interface is like a Behringer something or another. This is just some like no brand condenser mic. It works for the most part. I'll upgrade the condenser mic at some point and then like upgrade some other things here and there. Oh, turn the gaming computer on. I have a Ryzen 7 processor, a 2070 RTX 2070 graphics card. So I'm a little behind the times. You know, when I bought all this stuff, this computer was like pretty decent, and it's still decent to whatever standard. Like I can still play and stream whatever really I want to. I don't have any real until like I physically can't play games. Like the moment that I can't play a game, then I'll upgrade. But for right now, I'm completely content with what I've got. So yeah, I've got like 3 terabytes of SSD. I've got a bunch of stuff on here that I really like. It's liquid cooled. The processor is. It's like 32 gigs of RAM or something like that. Moving on to over here. This is like my Magic cards and Pokemon cards. I've got some like just random miscellaneous game stuff. Chessboard. These are like some chess pieces that my friend gave me. That's like motion sickness medicine for when I play VR because I get motion sick really easy. That is a VHS rewinder. It comes in handy if I'm watching a VHS and want to rewind the one that I just watched. Like it comes in handy pretty well. Cool poster that my fiance gave me. Earthbound poster, Dragon Ball Super poster. I really enjoyed Dragon Ball Super for what it's worth. Just a record player, like a basic record player, and some decent enough bookshelf speakers I got off of Amazon. I've got like a small record collection, nothing too fancy or crazy. This is an Xbox refrigerator. I didn't buy this for myself. My brother bought it for me. But it's pretty cool. Got a couple Verners in there. Let's see here. I'm going to take a quick pause and just say that if anybody sees this and people like this kind of stuff, subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. Either one works. Nugget. No. No. Get off of that. Daggone cat. She's lucky she's cute. Okay. Wondered what that was. It's rewinding the videotape by itself. My fiance has organized a lot of my Pokemon card, like my good Pokemon cards, whether they're EX or GX or just, super rare ones. Just some miscellaneous stuff. There's a PSP box. Never really played that Pong game, but it might be worth playing. A bunch of PS2 stuff. I've got really good PS2 games. Some of my favorites. I think one of the first PS2 games I bought when I started collecting was Silent Hill 2, which I bought a long time ago. So if I pull this out, funny enough, this is just how much times have changed. Yep, I left it on there. When I bought this game, I bought it for $15. Oh, that's the date too. 2012. 2012. This was one of the first games that I bought when I started collecting, and I bought it for $15. This game is worth more than that now, for sure. HTC Vive stuff. I don't have a whole lot of Sega Saturn games. There's only a few that I really wanted to play. Well, I mean, I'll collect more maybe at some point, but got a lot of GameCube games. Just stuff that I wanted, you know, more or less. The box for the portable Super Nintendo. I've got this new 3DS XL. It's very nice. I really enjoy that. I'll actually pull that out and show it off a little bit. Got some more 360 games and Xbox games over here. A Sega Game Gear carrying case. That's just a case with cables and stuff. There's like a little Wind Waker thing back there. Some Atari games. I don't collect for Atari. It's just not my era. Like, you know, the only reason why people collect Atari games is because they grew up playing it. Bottom line. Like, because retrospect, Atari games suck. Atari games are not good. And you can, you know, I can be told I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong. Like, these kinds of games, these arcadey style, like Atari branded games or whatever, like those are fun for the most part, like getting a high score, blah blah blah. But Atari games, like they're just not fun. There's better stuff to play. That's just my opinion, though. So, getting over to the collection case, that's actually a signed Punch Out poster signed by Mike Tyson. I just thought that was kind of cool. Wanted it. Like an old vintage Donkey Kong plush. Steelers marble that my friend gave me for Christmas. This is the Samurai Jack Collector's Edition. I remember pre-ordering this and waiting for such a long time. And the funny thing is that I still haven't even played this game. That's the funny thing about it. I still have not played this game. But I love Samurai Jack, so I definitely have to play this at some point. Maybe I'll play it on stream. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I thought the collector's edition just looked super dope. I've got like a couple of the Game Boys are missing. Like these stands, I 3D printed these stands for the cabinet, but I've got Game Boy Colors, Game Boy Pocket. That one's a modded one, modded Game Boy. That's just a regular Game Boy. My Game Gear, and then I'll push this out of the way. I've had this ever since I was a kid. It's a signed poster from Rocky Blyer, and it has my name on it. It's pretty cool. I'll pull this out. I had to have this whenever it came out. That's not a scratch. Okay, that's not a scratch. Yeah, just the buttons, everything about it, the picture on the back. Like, I had to have this, so ended up getting one. I absolutely love it, though. Put that back. That's my first 3DS. I actually bought that refurbished from GameStop, I remember. So I have had that for a while. I've got some pretty cool, like, Blue Jackets stuff. That's like an actual piece of the net, game used net or whatever. And then Puck, signed by Zach Rowinski himself. Just some pretty cool things that I've acquired. My PSP, which I kind of refurbished myself. And then, like, the bezel was all scratched up, so I kind of put this little wrap thing on it. You know. Pretty cool stuff. These are all of the Game Boys. I don't really play them, but I have one of every color, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. Moving down, Final Fantasy Collector's Edition for PS4. I don't really know much about this. I don't even remember when I got it, where I got it, but I have it. Some vintage beer cans. Pretty cool. This lunchbox and some, like, I got this lunchbox from box for Christmas from a couple friends, and got these little Pokemon poster things and some old Steelers cards and stuff. That's a signed football Rocky Blyer that I got from friends who also got me this lunchbox for Christmas. Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. I bought the game. I haven't. This is sealed. I have not opened this. A couple plushes. I've had that plush for a long time. Then beyond that, like, I've got some posters, a Skyrim poster, little sign that says Game Room, Breath of the Wild poster, Animal Crossing poster, this cool art poster. Me and my friend ended up getting one. Both. He has one in his area room as well. A poster from Let's Go Pikachu. I think that you got that for pre-ordering, and then a Pikachu for Ultra Sun and Moon. I think you also got that for pre-ordering. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then this is a Breath of the Wild poster. My brother thrifted for me. So then beyond that, I mean, that's really all the games and stuff. I mean, when you like put everything into focus. One other thing that I have that I didn't show off is this. It's a Crash Team Racing pinball machine. My dad had one when we were little kids, and we snuck and played it all the time. So I kind of just wanted one to. Have. Beyond that, I've got some, like, my pedal board. I have a huge pedal board. It's outside. Nugget is wandering around adventurously. Got a lot of bass guitars and guitars. There's a mic, some amps, a bass pedal, like a bass effects pedal. And then I've got my guitars. Got an acoustic guitar and a classical guitar to the left, and then my favorite guitars are mounted to the wall, and I have one in the entryway when you first walk in. So yeah, that's my game room. So I suppose that I actually can end this now. I apologize for the cut in the video. I accidentally clicked out, and it stopped it, and I didn't realize it had stopped it. But yeah, so I hope this was enjoyed. If you did enjoy this, subscribe to YouTube and follow me on Twitch. You can go and watch my VODs or whatever. Yeah. So thanks for watching.